Now topic is Faraday's law. So based on the Bayes-Out law, Ampere circuit law, Oersted experiment is steady current produce no steady current produce magnetic field. Later there is a reverse logic whether the magnetic field produce the electric current or not. So what is the point here? It is steady current produces the magnetic field. So whenever current flowing through a coil or inductor, it will produce magnetic field. What is the reverse logic? If I have a magnetic field, can magnetic field produce electric current? So that is a reverse logic, right? So after Oersted experiment, 11 years later, Michael Faraday discovered. So what he discovered? Faraday discovered is only time varying magnetic field produces the electric current. So according to the Faraday's experiment, static magnetic field produce no electric current, but only time varying magnetic field induce voltage EMF in the circuit. EMF in the circuit that is having N turns placed in a magnetic field which cause the current flow in the circuit. So whenever a circuit is having N turns, that is placed in a time varying magnetic field. So EMF is induced in the circuit, so which cause the current flow in the circuit. So that is the experiment of the Faraday's experiment. So how much EMF is induced in the circuit? So Faraday's law states that induced EMF in closed circuit is equal to rate of change of the magnetic flux linked with the circuit. So here, coil is kept in the magnetic field, time varying magnetic field. So EMF is induced in the coil, right? Coil. So the induced EMF is equal to rate of change of the magnetic flux linked with the circuit. So whenever a conductor is placed in the magnetic field, so conductor cuts the magnetic flux. So rate of change of the magnetic flux cutting the circuit is nothing but the EMF. So that is VMF is equal to minus d lambda by dt. So where lambda is magnetic flux linked with the circuit having n turns. So lambda is equal to n phi. So substitute n phi in the place of lambda. So you will get what you get here, minus n d phi by dt. So this is EMF formula. So what is meaning of negative sign? So negative sign indicates induced EMF oppose the cause of the production of the induced EMF. Induced EMF oppose the cause of the production of it. Oppose the flux producing it. It is called Lenz's law, right? So in another way, in deeply we can tell. So induced current produce magnetic flux. Okay, so EMF is induced. So current flows through the circuit. So that current produces a magnetic field, so which produces the original magnetic field. So this is Lenz's law. So in one line we can tell. So negative sign indicates induced EMF opposes the cause of the production of it. Right. Next, so there are two types of electric fields. See here. So electric fields are produced by the electric charges. So this is normal. We have already seen electric field is developed by the electric charges, right? So electric fields are also developed by the other sources. Such electric fields are called EMF induced electric fields. They are not produced by the electric charges. They are produced in other way. Such electric fields are called EMF induced fields. So source of such EMF induced electric fields. So electric generators, batteries, thermocouples, fuel and photovoltaic cells. Now consider a battery electric circuit. Consider a electric circuit having battery as a source of EMF. See here in the battery there are two electric fields, one is EF and EG. So EF is nothing but EMF produced electric field. It is due to the electrochemical action of the battery. So not due to the electric charges. Second one E. So E is nothing but electric field is due to the charges accumulated on the terminals of the battery. So this electric field is general electric field. So far we discussed electric field. So what is the formula? Electric field E equal to minus gradient of V, right? So EF and EF, two electric fields are present within the battery, right? So total electric field is equal to an point E equal to EF plus EE. So if we integrate over the circuit, closed circuit, then closed integral of E dot dl equal to closed integral of EF dot dl plus closed integral of EG dl, right? So closed integral of ED dot dl becomes 0 because electric field intensity due to the electric charges, such electric field is conservative. Then closed line integral of E dot dl is equal to closed line integral of F dot L equal to so my N2P so EF dot dl. So N2P, N and P are both are terminals of the battery. So F is present inside the battery only, that's why limits are N and P. So that is electric field inside the battery. So outside the battery F is 0. So these are the limits for the EF. So EMF of the battery is VMF is equal to N2 P EF dot dl, that is equal to minus N2 P E dot dl. So what is about this one E? So E and EF both are equal and opposite within the battery. So we can write in the place of EF we can write minus EG. So induced EMF is equal to closed line integral of N2P EF dot dl equal to minus N2P E dot dl. So this is the EMF is stated as Vp minus Vn at the battery terminals, potential difference at terminal P and at terminal N. So that is equal to voltage drop across the resistor. Vm is equal to IR. Right. So finally, final equation Vmf is equal to integral N2P EF dot dl equal to, in the place of EF you can write minus EG, that is integral N2P. So this is the source of the voltage. and that is equal to drop of the voltage, that is IR. So this is the final VEMF equation.